I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I saw on the news today that it's supposed to be below normal temperatures all summer. June, July, and August.
Her furnace is still going off.
Yeah.
Tom wore a coat.
What is that stuff that Byron buys for the dump? Top coat? He's a character, isn't he?
Too right.
That Byron, he's quite a character.
Yeah, he is. Did EMTs take their class or their tests?
Yeah, they took the first one, they got one more to go, but I think all but 3 passed. And they get, what, 2 or 3 tries at it? That's pretty good.
Yeah, somebody told me it's like what the national written. It's a-
That they have to do now, yeah. That's quite a commitment. You just can't hardly believe somebody would spend that much hours for that. You know, it's not like it pays a lot either.
Didn't have much on the payroll this month, did we?
I don't know, but I noticed this morning that the courthouse lawn and the building itself looked really nice this morning.
Yeah.
We get so many compliments in regards to the grounds in the courthouse and
They
how
look
beautiful
good.
it is.
Yeah, not very many communities have a courthouse like this.
I know.
And then, not many communities, well, probably none. You drive up Main Street and right at the end of it, it's a beautiful high school building, and it's up, kept up really well. Looks good.
I like that courthouse in Atwood. That is a nice looking building.
A little creaky, but
I'll never forget the first time I went to Greeley County to court. I was trying to find the courtroom, and there was like this big room, and it had like the restaurant chairs, the black ones with the handle on, all set up, and it was like, so I went into the clerk's office, and they were like, yeah, that's it over there. And so they finally were like, we really need like a courtroom. And they found a church that had closed and got their pews in the curved.
oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Huh. Well, for as old as this building is, it's still a neat, cool building.
Oh, and the number of people that go up and look at the courtroom is amazing.
Yeah.
They are just in awe.
That's the reason I'd hate to ever change that. I haven't heard that proposal lately, but I'm for leaving it the same.
Me too. Because those who have come in and tried to change their courtrooms, they've regretted it. I mean, like Wallace County, they had a gallery. And they came in and put in a false ceiling and fixed that off, and it's just not.
Is that down there in your office, is that settling anymore in that corner?
Which corner?
It'll be right over in the corner over there, and be the northeast corner.
I don't know that I've noticed, but then again, I didn't know to look.
There's back, that's when I was on last time, that there was settled in that one corner about that much. The floor,
Yeah, Shelley keeps an eye on it.
it probably hasn't changed much in 20-some years. But it was pretty, I mean, get your toe on it. Over at the courthouse, they told me the day Dale Ferguson jumped off the high board, and he hit that, and he said, I was so high I could see over the courthouse.
Did you get those videos off of YouTube?
Not yet, he's been working nights training those two new dispatchers.
Can I get all that read before the day's over?
Says here they'd be glad to provide more.
More information?
I don't know if you need more than that, this, but. Can only read for so long, and I need these.
I need them every time.
I went to the Bird City Fire meeting the other night, and they're starting up with a new chief. I don't know, I hope that works good for them. I went down to resign.
First of June already.
Yeah. Had plans to get so much done this spring.
We haven't really had a spring.
I know. I need to paint my house badly, but
We've had about 4 springs.
I don't want to stand out there in a coat to.
Yeah, we need to paint ours too, but I don't know when the heck we're gonna get it done. So. Don't need to, we want to.
I need to. Yeah, last year's storms kind of booted up the west side of my house. Needs it bad.
Yeah. She's going, or was going, then she's going, then she was going.
Well, maybe we can get a new health officer now.
She agreed to do it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to fill out a W-9.
Yeah.
I think from what I talked to Reed, he's gonna switch from Dr. Brown to her too, won't she?
That'd make a lot more sense.
When's she gonna start full time, or is she
Monday.
Monday?
Company that manages Goodland and that one, they're not very
Centura.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard they don't.
They run doctors off. And
Yeah.
Well, I know that people in Sherman County were really happy with her.
Yeah, and there was a lot of comments on social media the last couple of days about how sad they were to see her go, and they're gonna commute up here, which is all good for us.
Oh, definitely.
What's her name? Lick.
Lick.
Lick?
I don't know her first name.
Yeah, I like her. She's a good doctor.
the last name is Doctor. I think it is Heather.
I have it somewhere. Who sent me
Oh,
that?
I read them this morning. Sorry, Roger.
Well, the sheriff's office in Bird City's making some headway finally.
Yeah, I talked to Cody a couple times this week about it.
I think he's been way too patient with that last guy.
Well, he's not alone. I mean, yeah, this is what I got from the hospital administrator. I spoke with Dr. Lick, and she said she would be happy to take over the county medical director position since Vogelsang will not be here after July 1st. So. Okay, do I hear a motion to go ahead and approve the minutes and the warrants and payroll?
So move.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye. And those minutes are from May 15th. Okay, Leslie.
Just the FYI, the request for a motion or an order confirming sale for the tax sale was approved. The sheriff's deeds have been filed. They have been mailed to the successful bidders. And so the next step will be just dispersing the funds that are being held by the court to those who are entitled to them. So just waiting on the certificates of title for the next one, so I can get that going.
Sounds good. I think that worked out to be pretty successful.
It was very successful,
Good.
very.
Okay, anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless you have questions for me. We have 3 in jail. One is finishing out their term, like I said at the last meeting, I believe this month. Another one we have on hold before they go into DOC. And the third, we're just waiting on sentencing.
What was it? Around, did you say it was around $6,000 to
6,700.
Rawlins County?
That was medical and housing.
Got abatements.
Gary's gonna try to get put in.
Oh, yeah?
He says he's got some medical issues he thought he could get.
Yeah, get a couple things fixed.
Do you want the baggage that goes with that?
Yeah, I don't think they come with private rooms and some stuff, so.
I don't know why they complain so much, 3 hots and a cot, you know?
Yeah.
These are the ready-mix buildings. The city limits kind of cuts down through the middle of that property, and some were listed, I think, inside and they were outside the city limits.
Where is the property, or the city limits line?
It runs it's the east fence of that substation. It runs straight north of that. It cuts that big building, metal building there. Some of that's in, some of it's out of the city limits. So I think it's the ones on west of that building.
So this says that half the tax goes to the city and half here?
These buildings there, it was saying that they were in the city limits, but they were out, so that's correcting that and adjusting the tax on them.
Okay, can I get a motion to go ahead and approve abatements 2019-000045 through 2019-000047?
I'll make the motion to approve the abatements.
Okay, second.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. All opposed, same sign.
I've got resolution 1905. It's a resolution for the Roz stuff. It's number 7 is what we're.
do this one?
She's lifeguarding.
Was it coming off the pool this morning?
What's that?
Well, then, they've been there like at 7:30 every morning for a swim team and such. And but then because of the temperatures, they weren't open.
Yeah, somebody
3
said
days.
it needed to be above 70 before they'd open up. I don't know if that's right.
Yesterday's the first time since last Sunday.
Yeah, Reagan said they were busy Sunday. They had like 50 kids even with the temperatures.
It was pretty busy yesterday afternoon.
So the employer,
It sets the county at 0, but employers in Cheyenne County can do this.
Looking at this, I think we were supposed to fill in the blanks, like Cheyenne County.
He said just 7. I emailed him.
What's that?
He said just 7. Is the
Oh,
one
okay.
we were supposed to do.
Okay.
That's all I filled in.
All right.
Okay, this is a resolution to the Board of Cheyenne County Commissioners authorizing participation in the Rural Opportunity Zone Student Loan Repayment Program. And Cheyenne County shall allocate $0 a year for the purpose of matching payments from the state of Kansas to qualify for resident individuals. So, do I hear a motion to go ahead and approve this resolution?
Make a motion to approve that resolution.
Okay.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And that's resolution number 19-5.
Terry, you might clarify that in that it still affords the opportunity for foundations or businesses, et cetera, to participate in the program through our qualification as being,
Yeah, in Cheyenne County, it says they shall submit their obligation in full to the Department of Commerce before the first day of September. So it's up to the individual businesses how much and when they're gonna participate.
And I've got this solid waste. Do you wanna wait for Dave to come in?
Yeah.
Talk
Yeah, I think
talk about
so.
that?
Because I've got that letter too. Is that the same letter?
Transportation phone, we switched it over to Google Voice and seems to be working great.
all right.
additional fee right now, but we don't know what it is. We just, it shouldn't be too much.
Okay, as long as it's working and people are able to get a hold of you.
And then, other old business for a board member that you wanted me to put that on.
How come we weren't able to keep the same phone number?
We do have the same phone number.
Okay, 'cause somebody said, they told me that they tried to call that number and couldn't get through. What was that? Oh, Nancy Similar, I believe it was. No?
Just gotta keep trying.
Yeah. It's working now.
Okay. Do you want to wait and hear what Dave and Jenny have to say before making a decision on this fair board position?
Yeah, we could.
Okay. All right, Helen, I believe that makes you next.
Actually, I'm here with the Land and Sky Scenic Byway, and so I'd like to wait unless you'd like an update on what's going on.
Sure, inform us.
I think the latest thing was the event that we just had, that you're aware of, and you got t-shirts for, the Big Hands Road Trip. I think it was very successful. We had, I think everybody that did something had people come in. The responses have been really good on Facebook and things coming in. And yesterday I got a thank you letter from a lady in Colorado who praised how friendly people were and mentioned specific businesses that they didn't know, they had no idea that we had what we have to offer. I think probably the best thing that happened was we had a lot of local people that got out and realized there are things to do here. And we have businesses that they, maybe not aware of. And I don't know how many people showed up, but I do know that the ones that Marcy Penner worked with and asked, the Explorers Club how much they spent and things like that, is the average spent by somebody that came for the whole thing was about $450. So, obviously some of that was for lodging, which we didn't get a lot of that, but we still benefited. People really praised the thrift store. Wright's Sunflower Oil gave a wonderful tour. Why Not Farms. Everybody just really liked how friendly people were and how gracious they were. What a wonderful county we had. They also said good things about the other two, but I think it was very successful. And it was really good exposure. I think a lot of the people will come back. And there's also people that have asked for a guide who couldn't come at that time. And so we've sent a lot of those out. It's really good. If you happen to go out and see any signs anywhere, I'm trying to gather them all up. Some of them are missing, but we got a little over 200 of those gifted to us from the one last year, and we're turning the ones that we have over to people next year because it is kind of an expensive venture. We did get a grant for about $23,000 from the Dade Hansen Foundation, but we probably, the three counties total, we probably spent about $30,000 to put on the event. But the return, I think, is much greater than that, so we did good. The CCDC, in conjunction with the Small Business Development Center, is going to be offering some business classes for startup or for new businesses. The first two are at the end of June, and I have 3 people signed up for that so far. And we have quite a few people that are interested in starting a business. Some of them have been doing it out of their home, but as storefronts open, they'll be moving into them.
Well, I think you did a really great job with it.
Thank you. Had a lot of help.
Yeah, you and your help did a great job.
Right.
And there's one of those signs in the Bird City office.
Okay.
Jill has it.
Yeah. And I just kind of missed when she's been open when I've been over there, so. But there's some out on the roads that weren't there, and I've kind of driven all over. I think I probably out of 100 and, almost 140, I picked up, I'm probably missing 15 or 16 of them, which that's probably good. I know that I'm keeping one in the office. And, you know, several people wanted to keep them, but if you happen to see them, you know, out in the country or know somebody kept them because, or through, you know, please let me know and I'll be happy to pick them up.
Okay. Well, while they're waiting for the rest of their members, why don't we take a few minutes break?
Have you asked for the money yet?
I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
because I'm
She was waiting
my
for-
commission to show up at 9
Well, I thought I
o'clock.
was running early.
No, well, you are.
Late.
We're ahead of schedule.
We wait till 9 o'clock.
Oh,
I
okay.
just asked if they wanted an update from
Okay.
CCDC.
So let's take a 10-minute break.
There you go. Give me these.
Less than that.